Guys, I'm sold. I am officially sold. I get the hype about Piano Love. So today I felt like, you know what, let me just watch this film and see what's up. And I also see why when it came out, people were like, yo, Piano Love, oh, if I was pretty ugly, I would do this. If I was Questa's wife, blah, 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 blah. I actually felt jealous for them as well, guys. Yo, those sex scenes were intense. But the connection is insane. Also, guys, understand that when they make these movies, they have coaches for everything that they do. So that's why it's so easy for them to connect, and you guys would think this person is cheating on their partner, but they have to spend time together and to be so that they can be on that element where you guys can feel the connection through the TV screens. And that's why you guys are like, yo, if I was pretty ugly, yo, if I was your Nella, who is Questa's wife, blah 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 blah, and all those things. I actually get why. So I wrote down some notes while I was watching this film. Shame, man, to stop them. Remember how the film started when Bontle was coming, not Bontle, what's her name again in the film? Lerato. When Lerato was coming from gym and dance rehearsals, she was staying with a roomie who is a party animal, and then a druggie. So this best friend actually sets Lerato up so that she can stay in school. Do you see how evil friends are? And also another thing I picked up is that, guys, the kind of friendships that we keep, like this happens in real life though. Like this does happen in real life, where a friend would literally set you up, but probably not in the same way that Lerato was set up in the film. But that's not the point. It's interesting how scenes would cut away to Lerato whenever something was happening to Senzo, vice versa with Lerato. Did you guys see that when Senzo was having a difficult time, and then the scene would move over to Lerato, and then she would probably be dancing or sitting down and playing the piano. That's when I'm like, okay, that's where I got the hint. Okay, these two are probably going to be in a relationship. How? I do not know how, because I kept on seeing Senzo's baby mama and all these other things, and I was like, seems like they are in two different places. But okay, let's watch and see how the story unfolds. Quite interesting. And then there is Bra Biblo. Biblo is one of the kingpins that dare to date older women and also and also children in the location. For example, he's dating I'm shooting outside, guys, sorry about that noise. So for example, he is dating Lerato's mom, and then he also still wants to have an affair with Lerato. Sickening, right? And also, I would say in all of our townships, we do have a Bra Biblo, probably not in the way that it is portrayed in the film, but we do have like those king pimps, you know, those Batin Abokuluva in the hood, you know what I'm saying? And those older men who seem like they're innocent, but literally they are sitting on top of things. They are the mafias of the hood, and like they run things in the hood. But obviously we wouldn't suspect them because they're old. But yeah, that is Bra Piblo's character. And then Piano Love is a bit realistic, showed the ups and downs of life and how one can easily downgrade due to life and circumstances, forcing one to compromise. So here I'm speaking about Senzo and Lerato. Did you see Senzo? He was faced with the challenge where hip hop is no longer relevant, and then they had to choose what's trending now, which is Amapiano. So that's why he had to move back to the location. And then we had Ubontle, who was set up by a friend who has more money than her, because you know she comes from a background where she literally has nothing. So obviously money talks. Anyway, and then like how Lerato chose to work instead of looking for a blesser. There are guys like Bra Biblo in all our townships. I've explained the Bra Biblos in all our townships. And then Lerato, okay, cool. So we spoke about compromising as well. So when Lerato came back, she literally looked for a job. Her intention was not to be with a blesser. The only time that she had compromised was when she thought that they were losing their house. So you can get the emotions that she was feeling and what she was going through, and you wouldn't want to lose something dear to you. Like a house is a huge deal. Obviously, I'm not condoning compromising in that way. I'm not going to condone any sexual activities that we do to gain things. All I could say is I get where she was coming from, and also as women will probably be of been in a situation where we've done things that will later regret. I would say that's part of life. Hence I said the movie is also relatable in a way, because many of us are faced with such circumstances, and many of us are willingly sleeping with these men, such as Senzo's baby mama. She literally has a thing with Biblo. You could see that. All right. And then, yeah. Oh, yeah, I also said this. I'm bothered by the gifts and surprises that Bra Biblo was giving Lerato. I'm thinking, what does he want with her? So this unfolded in what I unpacked right now. He got her drunk so he could sleep with her. She might sleep with Rabiza because of the fear of losing the house. He is manipulative. I covered that, and I also wrote it down. And then sorry about this, it's getting a bit loud. I'm almost done. Hold on. Guys, I'm so sorry if it was too loud. I actually shot outside and I wanted better lighting for my face, and then I realized that my neighbors were literally cutting grass, and I'm sorry if the parts were clouded by noise and I won't get a chance to redo this. I'm truly sorry. I won't like take another video speaking about this film, so please do catch what you can, and if you can, just try and listen with headsets. Maybe it will cancel out the noise in the background. I'm so sorry about my poor quality of this particular video. Like the sound, I will do better next time. So yeah, Piano Love shows what we go through as women, and there are things we've experienced and when we don't want to relive it. I spoke about Lerato's experience in the film where she was faced with those particular circumstances, and I know for a lot of us a way out would be getting a blesser or sleeping our way to the top of which this is what we all do. And then not like you and I, but like you see women who are in positions, most of them, they go through this. Not all of them, but most of them, they actually go through this. So yeah. And then yeah, also seeing Mogellings, Chad, Robot Boy in the film, this was cool. Guys, you remember the ending where they were like now in this dance competition, like, okay, there's Mogellings, there's Chad, there's Robot Boy, and then boom, Kim came back like, I'm dating the presenter of the show. I'm like, so annoyed. But I like how she gave her like a hot slap. I thought I was expecting a punch, but a slap was okay. At least, like, you know, unjala gapi. How did I say it in Sutu? Unjala masipa or something like, I don't know, guys. But yeah, somewhere along those lines. Anyway, the ending was so cool. I actually enjoyed this film. I would recommend to someone. I would recommend it to people who would like to watch it, just for inspiration. If you're from the hood, that literally you can do the right thing and come out victorious. And then also, I actually hated in the film how Senzo's uncle had to die, but he protected his nephews. So yeah, guys, this is actually a lovely film.